Let's look at teams that have been pretty quiet this offseason. You want to start with Seattle? We actually haven't talked about the Mariners that much.
Because they haven't done anything.
Right, so let's talk about them.
What are we going to say? They haven't done anything?
I'll give you a quote from Jerry Dipoto during the winter meetings. He
We've
said,
done 54% of what we wanted to do?
That was part of it. It's the slogan for those that are allowed to say it. He said during the winter meetings, we are one of the better teams in the league. We go into each year forecast as a playoff team, and for 3 of the last 4 years, we've come up short. That's on us. We need to do more. We need to figure out how to take that last step. Forecast is an interesting term because that sounds like a computer projection.
You know how you do? You know how you take the next step? You go out and get a couple sluggers to go with that pitching staff you have.
They're in a pickle, and they've lost out on some guys. Apparently, they were in on Carlos Santana, I think for more money, but they spread it over 2 years. I think, don't quote me on that, but I know it was more money because I got some fans that were asking me, oh, why didn't they end up getting him?
But Carlos Santana's not changing their franchise.
I told people, I was like, I don't think that's where they should be spending their money. I need more of a.
You need Julio to have a better year.
What, quality at bats you're saying, Kratz?
Yeah, I mean, that's all he's giving you. Carlos Santana's giving you some good at bats. He still strikes out, but he's going to walk more than most of the guys in that lineup.
Yeah, but he's okay. 2 things.
He's still a strikeout guy and didn't have huge power.
He's 80. He's like, well, how old's Carlos?
He's 40.
He's 30 now. He did win a Gold Glove last year, though.
Right. He good fielder. That's fine. Mariners need bats, and also Carlos crushed lefties, but he's a little platoonish, and the Mariners are getting real cute with the platoons for the last few years. How's it going?
Not good. I mean, they have Cal Raleigh, who's a stud. They need Julio to have a Julio type of year.
Right.
JP Crawford to stay healthy.
Randy.
The pitching staff just do it again. Randy to figure it out.
They made some moves at the deadline last year that we were
They still need.
With.
I mean, Alex Bregman, but Alex Bregman's not going to go there, man.
No, he's not.
He's not going to go there, especially on a short-term deal, because you don't go to non-hitter parks on short-term deals.
Yeah, they need thump, corner infield.
Who's out there?
I mean, they're not signing Pete.
They're not signing him.
There's no other first baseman on the free agent market left
who are they gonna
that
sign?
are impact.
Kratz, who they sign? Who would make an impact of the remaining free agents?
That would make an impact? Well, I mean, it's Pete. Pete's the remaining impact. But everybody we say, they're not going to re-sign him. Bregman's not going to go there. Pete's not going to go there on a 1-year deal. I would have to say his quote, Jerry Dipoto's quote, I would agree with him. They're one of the better teams in the league. They're ridiculously solid up the middle. They have 3 potential all-stars up the middle. Their pitching staff is out of this world. Their projections every year. Yes, I get it. That's why Scott, in his fantasy league, picks them to make it to the playoffs. The Brewers.
It's not a league. It's just a fantasy.
It's a fantasy. Okay, that's fair. But the Brewers are never picked, and they make it. So to me, that's where they think their answer is. Why do the Brewers project at this time of year to have 78 wins every year, 76 wins, doesn't third in the NL Central? And so the Mariners, I think, are looking at it and saying, okay, so what do they do differently? They're not going out to get a big bat. They go on the fringes. They get Rhys Hoskins when his market kind of declines, but they actually do it. They're actually doing that.
Yeah, but they play great defense. The Brewers don't strike out. The biggest problem is the Mariners strike out too much.
Yes.
I mean, talk about prop bets last year. I mean, I made a lot of money on prop bets last year on the Mariners strikeout total.
They do strike out a lot. The Brewers
strike out way too much. The Brewers don't strike out. They put the ball in play. They steal bases. They play unbelievable defense, and they have.
So
and that's it.
And they did have star power. Willie
Brewers,
Adames.
Yeah, I mean, let's not forget. Adames had an unbelievable year.
Yeah.
Contreras is one of the best catchers in baseball.
Churio
Adames had an okay year.
Okay. Churio after the first month and a half. Woo.